Okay, the first card I have is the Tower. This is from the Dreamers Tarot. It says on top of us. Oh no, sorry. I'm supposed to be reading a card that's in the middle first because that's the card I pulled first. So, Ten of Swords. So, it says a woman crouches on a stony bench, 10 swords stabbed into her back all along her spine. She looks like she is trying to get up or just unwilling to fall all the way to the ground. Sunlight shines through the clouds over a still and peaceful ocean, symbolizing calmness of emotions that seems at odds with the destruction on the beach. This card says, in no uncertain terms, that finally it's over. You have fought and worked at it, but you cannot change the situation. There is no fixing it. You may want to try one last time, but you will have to accept that this time you are beaten. It's a strange moment because you thought you'd feel a lot more pain and distress, but actually you feel calm and peaceful. Deep down, you are relieved that you just don't have to fight it anymore. Or that you don't have to fight it anymore. Okay, so the next card is the Tower. So yeah, the Ten of Swords can be pretty much about any situation. Like, whatever you're going through at that time, this time, whatever you've been through. You know, some people could have already been through a situation to where, like, they felt like they had been betrayed or stabbed in the back or several times. And we all have, honestly. Two sides. Okay, the moon is perfectly positioned to shine, the Tower. The moon is perfectly positioned to shine through the sides of the Tower. This lovely structure is hit by lightning and destroyed. The Tower represents material, ambition, ego-driven thinking, a faulty belief system or relationship, a way of life. The lightning is an event that causes spiritual insight, which leads to the destruction of false thoughts, beliefs, and practices. This card's simple image indicates a major change in your life or belief system. Be prepared for emotional upheaval and distressing events. This vote from the blue, this event will create a spiritual epiphany that will allow you to eliminate all that is no longer useful or good for you. Lies and half-truths will be revealed. Okay, yeah, it is sort of a purification. Whatever is solid and good will remain. You will have a foundation that has survived trial by fire, and you can be rebuilt with confidence once the dust has settled. Okay, yeah. So maybe you already, like I said, been through a situation. Some of you, could be just happened or happening right now for you. Like saying that you go through a situation that you have, like that you're going to get betrayed again, or you've been in a situation that you've been betrayed, and you're coming out of that mindset. You're coming out of that life. To where it's like whatever you felt like was the way to go, or a way to like carry yourself, or a way that you were previously living. It's like, I can't do this anymore. I gotta grow up. We all go through that. I feel like that all the time. Shoot. I feel like I gotta grow up about a lot of things, like, or even be a kid again about a lot of things, but grow up with it. Like, yeah. Okay. Page of Cups is the next card. So, I completely hear and get understanding your emotions as soon as I see the Page of Cups. Okay. ugly finger. This woman dances on the shore beneath the rainbow. She holds aloft a simple chalice containing a faithful blue fish. To us, it is a cup and a fish. Yet she sees worlds of wonder in the smallest things. It's the simple things in life. Simple things in life. Okay. This page is sweet, sensitive, and creative. She is a dreamer, the type of girl that enchanted fish tell stories to. Her life is filled with rainbows and magic. She is intuitive and emotional. She loves openly and deeply. Perhaps she gives a bit too much of herself, and risks getting hurt. This could be about a girl or a guy. Just because it says she doesn't mean anything. We all give up a lot of us. Like, we all, are emotional. And Pisces males, y'all emotional. But no, seriously. Like, men and women can be emotional and can, but there's nothing wrong with being emotional or being sensitive. Like, that's just being in tune with your emotions. That's why it's the Page of Cups. It's just about understanding your emotions and why you may feel whatever way you do and carry yourself sometimes in whatever way you do. Okay. She isn't too emotional. She is constantly being inspired and always on the verge of some new project or creation. The story that the fish told her, she'll write it, illustrate it, hand bind the book, and give it to the nice woman she just met the other day. Pages also represent messages. In this case, possibly a message about a loved one or a creative project or simply a love note. Okay. So, Six of Cups is next. So I know this is about like nostalgia. You see it looks like a mother and a daughter like picking flowers. Like, hold on, let me go to it though. Yeah. It says a mother and a child representing an innocent, loving relationship stand together amongst cups filled with beautiful, colorful flowers. Behind them is an interesting round structure. Against the murky sky and landscape, the woman, child, and flowers provide a welcome splash of color. This is a card of sweetness, kindness, and innocence. The Six of Cups brings with it memories of happy times in the past. It can represent a time of sweet, simple joys, or it can be something larger. Perhaps a passionate pursuit or beloved creative endeavor that you let go of will return to your life. It could be a harbinger of someone from your past whom you will welcome back into your life. Okay. Okay, so these are the cards that's explaining the Six of Cups. So, Two of Pentacles, 907, 908, 909, 911, Two of Pentacles. So, a woman stands on a shore juggling two pentacles, symbolizing multiple tasks that require attention. Two ships are tossed on stormy seas, showing that things are rough, but if handled skillfully, that everything will turn out fine. After the bad weather passes, the blue sky on the horizon indicates the storm will end. This card promises busy times ahead. You will have a lot going on and multiple things, such as projects, financial concerns, or health issues to juggle. It suggests that being flexible and going with the flow will help you keep all the balls in the air. It may be dangerous or challenging, but this is a temporary situation. Maintain your focus and it will be over soon enough. Okay, so maybe after this Tower and Ten of Swords, this betrayal, and then this Tower and realization and breakdown moment. Well, not even a breakdown, because depending on your mastery level of your emotions, you know, with this Page of Cups, then the Tower wasn't truly a breakdown moment for you. It was just more of a realization and understanding. And then that may have connected you to your past with this Six of Cups card being here. You know, it made you just have to draw a way to move or how to carry yourself from, you know, draw up strength from your past, you know what they say. Then the Two of Pentacles, you know, it says balancing things, and it's like, so the situation, 1122, may not have been, it may not be perfect or whatever. So it's like you balancing just getting yourself and your like things together at the moment, and it's gonna be over soon. You know, just focus on balance and you're gonna get right. You're gonna get right. Okay, so next is death. Damn it. Oh, I know this car is like somewhere close to together. Okay. Alright, so Death and the girl are together on a small island, indicating that the great loss of death can make one feel alone. However, while the island is surrounded by water, there is other land within view, reminding us that the sorrow of death does end and we will return to our everyday lives again. Although not as bright as usual, the sun is rising in the distance, barely shining through the clouds. Above that is land. Above the is land. A ghost of a woman floats upward. Her arms are outstretched and her head thrown back as in relief and joy, as if she were released at last from something painful. This card can, but rarely does, refer to physical death, which is some comfort. Death, though, whether physical or metaphorical, is not an easy experience. This card implies the end of something, perhaps a job, a relationship, a situation, or organization. The actual ending will likely be hard, but once it's over, the cycle continues and something new will come. On the other hand, it may be a welcome closure, such as an ending a bad relationship, quitting an unhappy job, or selling a house to get a new one. On a spiritual level, this can mean a symbolic death where you eliminate old beliefs that no longer work for you and perhaps were holding you back. Death is usually hard, but it must happen before transformation or resurrection occurs. Okay. So, yeah. Then the last card we have explaining the nostalgia card. So it was about balance and the way you handle things, and then speaking of a situation, maybe a past situation could be over with. That's what I'm getting right now. a past way of life or a past way of, you know, balancing things, doing things, walking, you know, carrying yourself. Five of Swords. Well, definitely, because that's when death occurs, you know, when transformation comes, you know. Okay, so Five of Swords. Okay, this card represents the end of an argument of some sort or clash. The winner is ambitious and may have won by aggressive or less than honorable methods. It indicates a situation where someone has put their needs above the needs of others and is concerned only for their own interests. You will know if you are the winner or the one running away. Okay, so yeah, like death and, like I said, the end of a situation, like, and it's not like you're going to be trying to hold on. 16. It's not like 16. Yeah, okay. Oh, my toes had to crack. I felt good. But it's not like at the end of a situation is like gonna hurt you. Like it said, it's not like with the death card, it said the woman was floating away freely. It's not like it's gonna hurt you, make you feel no type of way. You know, Page of Cups, you in tune with your emotions. But yeah, it's like people might feel like they're winning because, you know, you may be walking away from situations, but it's nothing wrong with walking away from situations. You're supposed to feel like you're able to walk away from any situation at any time and, you know, not look back. Even if, like I said with the other card, it's like somebody may be coming back to you. You're supposed to feel like you're able to walk away from situations and do better at any point in time. And, you know, you don't have any scarcity. Yeah, but Eight of Cups is about leaving something behind. Same thing. Well, kind of not same thing, but you get me close. Okay. It says a woman carrying a violin and a lantern turns her back on 8 cups. Okay. Turns her back on 8 cups. Either the moon or the lighthouse is beckoning her, compelling her to leave her past behind and strike out on a new journey. The image has a feeling of melancholy. There is a sadness that she is leaving what it seems like is inevitable. Inevitable. Fuck y'all. I'm sorry. But it seems like it is inevitable. This card represents a very small but powerful moment in its time. You have decided you need to leave something comfortable behind, and you have come to terms with that. You've decided what dream you're moving toward. This moment, the one where you finally turn your back forever and before you take the first steps, is the 8 of Cups. It can be such a conflicted moment filled with sadness over leaving, yet knowing you are doing the right thing. So yeah, I feel like that's more about a relationship or situation. Like it could have already happened. I feel like it's more so already happened. And it's like you're still feeling like you're getting over that situation right now. Like, and when it's like, but it's for the best. Okay, the next card is the moon. So we had the moon in the last reading too, so yeah. Okay. A wolf and a lobster guard a stairway. Okay, 2 identical towers representing good and evil frame the scene. A wolf and a lobster guard the stairway, the only visible means of crossing the turbulent waters. The lobster, a creature from the murky depths of the ocean, indicates deep fears. The wolf, untamed and wild, represents the spirit, unbroken and strong. The stairway is close to the water surface, barely providing safe passage. The journey may be dangerous and frightening, but it must be made. Only by facing fears can progress be made. The moon is at once dreadful and beautiful. It represents dreams, instinct, intuition, and fears. Its gentle light provides both illumination and shadows. This light can cause things to seem either safer or more dangerous than they actually are. Be prepared to be both frightened and inspired. Wait. Be prepared to be both frightened and inspired. Carefully separate your intuition from your fears and follow your intuition. Pay careful attention to your dreams at this time. Great inspiration is at hand, but won't be an easy journey. Okay. So yeah, when you leave something behind, usually you get ready, you drop things to accept new things and new abundance in 2102 and, new blessings into your life. You got to clear up space. So the next card is the Sun. So yeah, that's good. You may have things that may seem scary or may seem frightening, but it's like, the sun is with you wherever you go, so you ain't scared of nothing. You ain't worried about nothing. Okay. It says, a warm sun shines softly over the meadow where sunflowers, daisies, and wildflowers flourish. A stone arch leads away from the meadow toward the tree. The sun brings a simple message of joy. After traveling through the dark night of soul searching, you emerge into the light. All your journeys, all your spiritual seeking, all your sincere efforts have now paid off. You are able to see where you were and where you stand now. Your mind is clear and sharp. Energy fills you and you are ready to let the light of the sun warm you. This card brings great joy, clear truth, and well-deserved success. It also indicates music or science, or anything requiring sound, reasoning, and logic. Okay. So yeah, like I said, you gotta drop. It look like you got a lot of great things coming into your life. When you drop things and leave things behind with this Eight of Cups, you start to see and understand things with this Moon card, and feel things. And then with the Sun card, also, you get to welcome more things into your life, like whatever passions you have, whatever lights your fire. Okay. So Page of Wands is next. Okay. It says a woman says, this page indicates a creative restlessness, pent up energy, and perhaps some frustration. She has passion and desire, but she just isn't quite sure how to put it to good use. This is someone on the verge of discovery or a new phase of life. The sooner she is able to start that new phase, the happier she'll be. Pages also represent messages. In this case, possibly a message about a new job or career, travel, or some sort of spiritual or something of a spiritual nature. Okay, so yeah. Whatever you do in life, you're creative about and like to, do with your hands, then you'll be able to bring all of those into fruition at the leading some behind. Eight of Cups, Page of Wands, starting something new and being creative. and jumping into that creativity. The sun card being the sun, being bright, going after what passions and, you know, whatever you have passions about and desires about, you know, and the illumination of all of the things that you were going through. So I'm not going to do a full reading on the last cards after this. I'm going to just do this, and then I'm going to just go off the cards. Like, I'm going to do a quick summary of the last few cards. And I'm probably going to try and make it quick on these cards, too. Because I'm already kind of like, 30 minutes almost. So, Queen of Wands. This queen is energetic. Okay, I'm going to say this because, you know, colors are good to wear. Like, they say you shouldn't wear black because it makes you not open. Or you shouldn't wear a lot of black because, like, it blocks your energy or some shit like that. So, it says, a sunflower nearby indicates her optimism. She wears a yellow gown, the color of fire and energy. This girl is on fire. Okay. This queen is energetic, creative, dramatic, faithful, and warm. She lives a busy life and seems to accomplish everything with style. She is outgoing and has natural interest in people. New activities and challenges delight her. She is not afraid to try anything. Her wonderful characteristics benefit those around her, and she can be a transformative force in the lives of others. She is a natural leader and loves to plan and organize events. Okay. Yes, ma'am. And then we have, so that could be you. And then we have these cards to further describe you at this moment and what's giving you this Queen of Wands energy, which is Five of Wands, what's going on with this Queen of Wands energy. Here we go. Okay, their wands represent their energy, their passion, and their interests. They are in competition of some sort, but not a battle to death. Whoever can use their wand most effectively will prevail. The Five of Wands is a card of combat, competition, and strife, so be prepared. In this situation, different people bring their games, their different agendas and desires. Not all can be accommodated, so they have to fight it out to see what will be kept and what will be eliminated. You need to understand and respect your competition, to be confident in what you are fighting for, and to conduct yourself with skill. So yeah, like, I wouldn't say, I've said that before on one of my other videos about, like, I felt like I ain't gotta fight for shit, but it's like, you know, sometimes you fighting and you don't even know that you don't know who you truly fighting. So it's like, it just makes you to where you have to be that much stronger and that much more connected and that much more intuitional and that much more powerful, because you fighting enemies you can't even see half the time. So you gotta have a far range. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Like and subscribe to my videos, okay? Comment 2929. Thank you. And to my channel. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and comment. That's what it is, right? Okay. I'm learning, y'all. So, Eight of Pentacles is next. She hangs pentacles on the wall, checking for errors and painting them over and over again if necessary to make sure that she learns how to do it just right. She works long into the night, representing her commitment to her new art. The Eight of Pentacles is known as a princess card. It means you've taken up a new job, craft, or art or activity. Okay, so this is probably somebody who just started doing tarot. Like, that's probably why I've been doing these little beginners tarot videos and all of that type of stuff, because I've been doing tarot for maybe about 2 years now, I think. Yeah, maybe. And I still feel like I still consider myself as a beginner, honestly, you know. But I just know my readings be on point. That's all I know. Okay, she works long into the night, representing her commitment to her new art. The Eight of Pentacles is known as a princess card. It means you've taken up a new job, craft, art, or activity. It's not an easy road, for being a beginner brings a hard learning curve and tedious repetition until you get it perfect. Because you have a goal and the passion that comes with the new endeavor, it's likely the bumpy beginning part of the journey that will discourage you. Hold on. Because you have a goal and the passion that comes with the new endeavor, it's like the bumpy beginning part of the journey will not discourage you. So the hard things will not discourage you. It just make you feel like you have to grow stronger. It just make you feel like you have to work harder. You have to, you know, take more in so you can, you know, have that will and that strength and that power and eat that energy and spit it back out, you know. Eat that venom and spit out that antidote, okay? 10 of Cups. So, yeah. Okay, this card hardly needs any explanation. It is nothing more and nothing less than an ideal family life. For you, this can mean, okay, so this is something that the Queen of Wands is looking for. Besides, she has things going on in her life, like, you know, competition. And like I was saying about that part, like, you know, you have to understand what's worth fighting for, like, and what's not. Like, some, you know, like they say, pick your battle. Some things you just got to be like, okay, I don't really care enough to even argue about this. But then sometimes you just got to be like, oh, no, I know I got to say something because, yeah, I just got to say something. The Eight of Pentacles is speaking on working hard at things, and that's how they can grow in your life. You know, keep doing things over and over until, you know, it becomes what it's supposed to be and what it needs to be. Okay. For you, this can mean just that, or it can represent the components of such a life, a safe, comfortable place to live, and people, either friends or family, to share your life. It's about having people to share your joys and support you through your sorrows. Okay, I'm at 33 now, so I'm gonna do a quickie with these. The first card is the Emperor. So okay, it's reversed. So it says this card suggests too much control, being aggressive or dictatorial for the sake of exercising power over others. Or you could be pushing yourself too hard by sheer force of will, but ignoring your heart. It can also represent an achievement that becomes oppressive. Okay, so I feel like it's the first one more so. It could be somebody trying to control, or you have a person in your life trying to control your life, and then, you know, maybe that you need to talk to them and tell them about themselves. Yeah. So, King of Swords. This king is led by intellectual ideals. He does not seek to inspire passion or have his people love him. He uses intelligence, objectivity, and analysis to decide what's right, fair, and just. These are the ideals he upholds for himself and those around him. He leads by example. His standards are very high. He expects a lot of those around him. He has no patience for anyone who doesn't do their best or doesn't share the same ideals. He can lack compassion for what he may perceive as weakness and is intolerant of uncontrolled emotional outbursts. Okay, so yeah. Going with that Emperor card, pretty much, you know, this person can be controlling and have that energy. Okay. Next, we have Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is reversed. It says, this card indicates that your fondest wishes and desires are not coming true. It could indicate the unraveling of a happy life or a major aspect of it. Okay, so yeah, maybe the relationship with this specific person is not working either. Like I said, you might be meeting somebody else, but it's like nobody's perfect. So it's like you gotta have discernment and understand what you're going through and what the way they moving, and know what's right for you and what's not. But you know, patience, having that page of that Eight of Pentacles energy, doing things over and over again to be able to understand and overstand things. Okay, and this Knight of Pentacles is talking about this Emperor as well. So this person is a hard worker, and you know, they work hard to get the money that they do have, and they like to hold on to it. So yes, enjoy the reading. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video, subscribe, and subscribe to the page and comment. But yeah, so like they say, you know, we're not, just because these things happen or whatever, that's not just like saying, oh well, you need to leave this person, like, you know, and just get out as soon as you can. You know, no. Like, sometimes you gotta sit in situations and deal with certain things. 3907, 3908, and 3909. You gotta sit in situations and deal with certain things so you can go stronger. Like Kanye West said, you feel me? Well, that don't kill me. It only makes me stronger. Yeah, like, that's how shit works. That's how shit move. Like, it's like I say all the time, it don't stop. Life keeps going on, so you have to understand how to deal with certain things, because you're going to be put in situations sometimes where you have to deal with certain people who have these certain personality traits. And once you already know how to handle them, then it's like, it's not going to affect you. And you're going to be able to move in those situations very easily. Two of Wands. I said I was gonna stop this. I'm just gonna do Two of Wands and then Temperance. So the first card, I'm gonna do them in order that they fell, damn it. But I'm gonna just keep them in my hands, like in certain spots, so they can stay properly. So the Queen of Cups, I pulled that reversed. So it says this card represents someone who can be controlled by her emotions and become obsessive or manipulative. She plays the victim a little too readily. Okay. And then Temperance. These cards will explain that a little better. Although the water rushes... Okay, so this could be speaking on two different people. It says, although the water is rushing around her, she is unaffected by it. She holds two chalices, pouring from one to where the other. Despite the churning chaos around her, she pours perfectly, calmly, and nothing disturbing her. This is a simple and elegant message of temperance. To remain perfectly balanced and centered, no matter what the circumstances. This card is about balance, but not necessarily the way we think of balance. It does not mean equal amounts of everything all the time. It means remaining perfectly balanced no matter what else is going on, which means temperance is always in motion to adjust to changing environments and situations. Sometimes she needs to pour a little more out of one chalice, sometimes the other. It all depends on what's going on around her. Okay, so last is Two of Wands. Okay, the Two of Wands suggests the need to choose between two ventures. In this case, either option requires your full passion and attention. This is not the time to split your focus and your energy. Although both choices are appealing, go with your instincts and you will make the right choice. And I feel like I need to read both the reverse to this too. Okay, this card can indicate that you are unable and unwilling to make a choice. It can also represent being faced with two unappealing choices and forced to pick the lesser of two evils. Okay. So, yeah. Have a good one. I'm done now. I'm done.